You okay? You got a little heart rate going?
A little bit.
You need a soda?
I got one right there.
Okay. Here we go.
Let me just take a look. Let me just look at some stats. Let me just know. Let me just see what's happening. Let me just know what's happening. Okay, that actually goes down a bit. You know what the problem with this one was? It was that this one is awful.
Yeah, if you do that on accident, and you do that on accident
I would just straight up die in that fight. And then I didn't want to use the Spyhander anymore, and to be fair, like, it's a lot weaker. Hey, I want to use two hands. It's a little quicker, but for now, let's just stick with that Dragon Tooth.
It didn't seem terrible.
No, it was fine. It's just that when I was fighting fucking Super Smaug at the end, there were times when I was like, man, I wish this swung a little faster. But you know what? It doesn't even swing that much slower than the Spyhander. And now we get to do this.
You don't even swing that much slower than the Zweihander.
Look at that cross-hatching. I commented on that before.
Yeah?
Yeah, it looks weird.
You look weird.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
And so, we're not going to see it, most likely. But if you kill Smaug first, with Smaug, you kill Smoogs first, then Ornstein becomes supercharged. And I think I fought Super Ornstein once or twice when I was trying to figure this out, and he is so much more fucked than Super Smaug that we're just going to fight Super Smaug. That's the reason for that.
Cool.
Because, so the thing he got me at the very end, the fucking electric hammer charge, on my character when I was first going through this, that was like an instant kill, and it probably still is. And Ornstein also has a move that's an instant kill, but it's not as easy to see coming.
Okay.
So that's a thing that we're not going to see, that you should all keep in mind.
Okay. Dodge.
So, have you been jumping much in Dark Souls 3?
Nah.
So in Dark Souls 3, and I don't know if this is something they changed for 2, but you jump by pressing in the fucking left analog stick.
It was like that on 2.
Okay, I don't like that at all. I am not good at pressing in analog sticks. It doesn't feel great, and sometimes I'm off-center.
Oh,
so I really prefer this, where you do the roll button a second time.
I'm just used to it. Oh, you are living nowhere.
Well, I didn't want to drink while I was in here.
You would have had plenty of time.
Oh, you piece of shit.
You pizza shit. Oh, we're gonna have pizza today.
We're gonna have pizza shits.
I got you. Your half is cowboy pizza with no mushrooms.
Okay.
And my half is garlic. Chicken.
Which is also fine.
It's just garlic. It's no cheese, no sauce. It's just bread with garlic on it.
Like, even the bread is just made of garlic?
Yeah. Isn't that somebody in Dragon Ball?
Garlic Jr.
There you go.
I rolled the wrong way.
You are doing good this time.
Oh, it happens.
I've actually done that.
Great. Okay, good. But now Smaug is right here.
I've actually done that multiple times in 3.
Rolling the wrong way.
Where I'll go in and I'll fight something down like the first time to almost dead, and I'm like, man, I got this. This is easy.
Yeah.
And then I'll die on the way back to him.
Sure.
Like, I would think with a spear you should start dodging, like, to the side or something. Not straight
I'm
back.
just not dodging at all. I'm not here right now. I'm not doing it right.
I mean, you could still win.
Oh, I absolutely could.
The time I beat the tree was because I, like, did really shitty and I just gave up, kind of, and then it happened.
The way I ended up beating the tree is I did the hardest. I forgot that he was gonna...
when you're right by him.
Because for this fight I'm not even gonna give a shit, because it's not enough souls to care, and also this is Ornstein and Smaug, so I can't afford the distraction. So for the tree, when he falls down...
Yeah.
In-depth Dark Souls 3 spoilers. When he falls down, you get to burst one set of nuts before the hand comes out. So first of all, I went straight to his crotch first, because the crotch is a nightmare once his hand is out.
Oh, I never even got those ones.
Oh, well, there you go. So I always got the crotch ones first, and then I saved the ones on the back for last, because those were the easiest for me to get without putting myself in danger. And so...
Oh, the back were the easiest for me.
Yeah, they were... Exactly. So I saved them for last. I went around and did all the other ones. In that way, you know, when the heart's beating and the adrenaline's running and I'm out of Estus flasks, I could just kind of stand behind him and have him roll backwards over and over again until I got it.
I kind of cheat at that point, and like, if I'm close to getting something, I keep embers in my bottom, and I'll use an ember as a last Estus flask. I
didn't put that together for most of my playthrough, but recently I was fighting a very difficult boss, and I was like, I could have him this time if I just had, and then I was like, oh, these embers I never ever use! And then I still lost, and I actually beat him on a subsequent playthrough just by learning him better and not using all my flasks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't really care how I beat something as long as I beat it.
No, if I had beat it with the Ember, that would have been, especially that guy, because he's a piece of shit. You'll know. When you fight him...
You know what? They're all pieces of shit right
now. They're pieces of shit, but I'm like, this guy was hard enough that I'm actually not super thrilled about him.
Quit trying to go through there, because you get hit every time.
Well, the thing I actually got hit by this other guy the last time.
And now you're gonna get hit by him this time.
I rolled! I don't know what that is. That's like the only attack in the game you can't roll through or something.
I was just being an asshole and joking, and then you went and did it.
Yeah.
You done did it.
It's like 3 for 3. I haven't been able to roll through that. Oh, you piece of shit.
Man, I also have an Estus Flask +2 already in Dark Souls 3, and I haven't even fought one of the Lords... Well, I'm fighting one of the Lords of Cinder right now. But I have been doing a lot more exploring than normal, especially after... What are you doing?
I tried to swing and my character turned. Am I still locked? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, you were locked on.
That's the problem then. Okay.
Good job.
I was locked on and I didn't realize it, and that doesn't work. You can't do that.
So yeah, other than when you told me that, because I couldn't upgrade my Pyromancy Flame and I was starting to get mad.
Yeah.
And we had that whole thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
That sequence of hints.
Yeah. Other than that, I feel like I've been doing some really good exploring. I've thought about going back and seeing if I can fight that dragon. I haven't even... As soon as he showed up, I'm like, nope. Not going that way for a while. But I might try it later. I might. Maybe I'll go back and do it now, because although I'm really close to getting the Abyss Watchers. Farron's Legion, whatever you want to call it.
Sure. Did you remember that they were a Lord of Cinder, like, from the title, from the intro video or something?
I walked up and I talked to, like, if you go to the statues, the little thrones, if you walk by each throne, it tells you who sits at what throne.
I only learned that after filling several of the thrones. Then I went back and I was like, oh, they got names back here. Because when I did beat the Abyss Watchers and it said fucking Lord of Cinder or whatever, I was like, really? That's weird.
Although it does say all of them in the intro, too.
It does, and I think... Because the thing I was thinking, like, did you put that together? Because when I was watching the intro, I did not put together that they were a Lord of Cinder from the intro. They said it, but I don't think... I felt like they were the minions of one of the Lord of Cinder that they weren't showing me. But, because it's weird to have a group be a Lord.
Well, who are you to say what's weird and what isn't? This is Dark Souls.
I'm Corey. And I'm the authority on what's weird, because I've seen a lot of stuff from Japan. And I've also been on 4chan. And those two things intersect, but there are weird things on 4chan not from Japan, and there are weird things from Japan not on 4chan, you piece of shit. Fuck you. Okay.
So you know what? Speaking of weird things from Japan...
Yeah.
I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy X-2 lately.
Man, did you know that they wrote a novel called Final Fantasy 2.5?
No.
You know, I don't know everything that happens, but I skipped to the end of the Wikipedia article, or the Final Fantasy Wiki article, and I'm like, wow, that's dumb.
Is that what the After Years is based off of, or something?
What?
Final Fantasy IV, the After Years.
I thought you said 10.2.
I did.
And I said 10.2.5.
No, you just said Final Fantasy 2.5.
Oh, well, that's Final Fantasy 4 and Final Fantasy 2 anyway.
Well,
what are you doing to me? And also, the novel was only in Japan. I didn't mention that, but that's another fact about it.
American, too.
Yeah, that doesn't count. It's 4 and 6.
I know.
It's not the 90s anymore.
You're not the 90s anymore.
I wish I was, though.
Yeah. That reminds me.
That reminds you.
There are some idiots. Did you miss him?
Oh, yeah. He dodged.
Oh. There are some idiots at the college I go to right now.
Kids these days.
That claim
Thanks, Smaug.
that they are 90s kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're like born in late 90s or something?
Yeah, I asked them like how old they were or something, because I was talking about 90s stuff, and like I already knew that was going to make me an old man.
Oh yeah, you're that guy.
But they were like, one of them was like, oh yeah, I remember that, I'm a 90s kid. And he's like, I was born in 97.
He's barely not there, though. Like, I was expecting a 98 or a 99.
Dude,
I guess
3 years old,
yeah, I know.
You're out of 1990. You're not a 90s kid.
No, well,
a 90s kid implies that you were around and cognizant and could know what was going on in the 90s.
Sure, but then the other argument is that, like 2000, 2001 are, like, part 90s, part 2000. It's kind of like how the early 90s is real 80s in a pretty great way.
Why don't you get any hits on him right now?
He full heals when he hits that. I also forgot to mention that, but that's a thing. So it's really not worth it for me to put myself in danger.
So you can't pull like a World of Warcraft and bring him down equally and then have
I think they specifically wanted to avoid that.
I
wondered...
I'll do that.
I wonder if maybe that was something that they patched. I wonder, because Japan got these before us, and like some games they do that, and it's a very different game. I could see them not putting that together and being like, oh no, fuck that, now you gotta fight Super Smaug. Dude, Ornstein, would you get over here?
He's coming.
That's not exactly what I meant, because you took your sweet ass time, but I appreciate it.
But yeah, it just bugged me. Like, one of them knew about... Oh, God. What were we even... Was it Invader Zim? It was... No, I think
to be fair, Invader Zim is kind of...
later.
It's blurring into the 2000s. That's kind of the early 2000s.
It wasn't Invader Zim. It was Animaniacs.
Oh, sure.
One of them knew Animaniacs.
Oh,
and she
Ornstein, what are you doing here?
She said that she was a 90s kid, and she knew about it because she was a 90s kid. And then she admitted... Well, my sister is like 4 or 5 years older than me, and she watched Animaniacs, and that's how I knew about it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. No. Fucking asshole.
So she should have said, as my sister is a 90s kid.
Yeah, I learned about it by proxy.
Yeah, through a 90s kid. I mean... Honestly, Ornstein, I mean honestly sometimes.
You know, this is what happens on a couple of my Abyss Watchers runs, because I run away and I run away and I run away, and I wait for the other ones to show up, and then they do some infighting, and then I pick off a little bit, but sometimes they just don't want to do anything and they all want me.
Ornstein!
Man.
I wanted you to swing twice, not 3 times. You gotta think about my needs, too.
You're dead.
I was rolling, and I feel like I finished drinking. Okay, we're gonna go over here for a second. Great, Ornstein! Why couldn't you do that earlier, you bum piece of lazy dog shit?
So after this one...
Who even likes lions?
After this one, we're gonna make you start montaging it, I think.
Oh, I can see it.
These fights are so long, like, I'm gonna run out of material quick.
Dude, Ornstein!
Maybe I'll put the pizza in or something while you're doing it. Then you'll have something to look forward to when you never beat him.
Ornstein, I need you to fuck off right now. I know that it's opposite of what I've been telling you to do this whole time. I've been looking for you to fuck on. I need you to fuck off now. Where did you go? What is this?
He's around.
There you are, you little fucking shit stain. You fucking shit stain taco. Fuck you, Ornstein.
You got him.
There. Was that so hard? Now I get to die to Super Smoke.
Now you have to just perfect run.
I guess to be fair, fighting this guy, you already kind of have to perfect run him. But still.
2 rolls. Oh yeah, but that one, I gotcha. I understand what happened. Man.
I used to be able to do that super reliably.
How about this? Oh, dang it. You were supposed to die when you did that.
Oh, shit. Like this?
Yes.
Okay.
You survived it, but now you cannot get hit at all.
Yeah.
Is he gonna do it, everybody? Is he gonna do it on his second run?
Nope.
No, he's not.
There you go.
Next time, he'll try again, and you might see multiple attempts. Who knows? Or maybe he'll one-shot it, and he'll surprise us. Well, 3-shot it, I guess. But next time.
I mean, 5-shot it in a way.